See, the thing I really like about this episode, this show's a little crazy. I'm just going to say, this show is actually crazy at this point. I've just watched episode 5, and that was the weirdest one yet, but also maybe the best. It's kind of hard to quantify really, because like they've all been very shades of good, but I feel like this is the most complete episode so far, because this one just, I mean, firstly, the thing I really like about this episode is Dexter on top, which is great, because I'm all for more casual uses of drugs on screen, and I think this show definitely visits that, because like Dexter's all worried about, oh no, what happens if I go, oh, I'm out of control, oh, then what happens is he has a nice time with his sister, and he actually makes fun of the name, Deborah. So it's that stuff, and it's nice to see him as though humanised, because we don't really see them having nice sort of brother-sister dynamic, and we really do in this episode, and it's good. There's some good acting, there's some good stuff, and it's nice to see Dexter. I mean, I know it's a dark show and it's got comedic leanings, but it's got comedic leanings even. But it's nice to have a really sort of more. I mean, part of it obviously is there's still quite a lot of messed up stuff going on, but their storyline, at least for the most part, is alternating between good comedy and more. So there is some pathos there when you're talking about their mum and missing her, and we get that reveal from Dexter. Well, revealed for me, not revealed to anyone who's watched the original series. Where he was like, "Yeah, mum, you tried to test me, and I was angry about that, but you might be right because Dexter's a bit off." Well, he's a bit off. And we also get some intriguing stuff in the future with what's going to happen when Deborah realizes Dexter doesn't like Sophia, and they haven't actually been on a date yet, and he's using her, which I thought Deborah already worked out, but apparently not. Well, Deborah's dating the guy who's clearly going to be related to the mobster, the mafia, whatever it's called. I can't even remember. The guy who they want for the kid or something. I don't know. I'm losing track who's done what in this show. But in this case, that's kind of good because they bring that back with the kid, with the guy they're arresting in the first episode. Sort of like, you're the bad guy, and he's sort of like, and now he has an alibi, which they said Harry was wrong for his view on the woman who said gave the alibi, but no, she didn't know how weak it was, and she did look high. So I think I like the fact that it shows portraying Harry as like they're trying to portray that like he's misguided by means way, but he's a bit of a scumbag. The more stuff they go about, like he's married, but like he's cheating on his wife, and also he wants to adopt Dexter and Brian, whatever his name is, Brian keeps disappearing. In which case, I actually read up about what happens to them on the main show, and I'm like, wow, okay, like, I mean, that's one of my own flaws with this as prequels. I feel like this, in theory, is its own thing, or kind of its own thing. But like I said, I read up on what happened to these characters on the main show, and it seems like at a certain point they're just gonna be frozen in time because so many key plot beats don't happen or can't happen in the show. And that's not necessarily bad, but it's if the show goes like 4 or 5 years, what are they actually going to do at a certain point? I mean, because they can't do like a split timeline. I mean, maybe they could. Who knows? Maybe they'll be like, oh, that's the this is a different person. But saying that, I do like. I'm quite keen on the idea of like Harry messing up and how's that going to affect future. And I think it's in terms of completeness, I really like the fact that this episode does a nice job of balancing all the flashbacks, and there's some cool transitions too. So it seems like the first one where he managed all of that stuff really, really well. I suppose you can say part of the first episode and first few were growing pains trying to figure stuff out. This one's very, very good, very compact, and I also like the fact that Dexter is messing with Harry, in which he's sort of like, you made a mistake. People make mistakes. Don't judge me for my mistakes. And Harry's sat there thinking like, you fucking murdered people, Dexter. You little creep. You murdered people. That's like, shit happens. And then basically, he might as well look at the camera and win this free spread. But I really enjoyed this one. It's episode 5, good episode. The only thing that annoys me is like, it's a cliffhanger last week was actually really cool. And this episode does a prison break thing of, oh, we're going to resolve that very, 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 very quickly. Although maybe not, maybe it'll come back later on. Who knows? And until next time, bye.